Hello. Hi everyone, my name is Elise from E's Dog World. I'm owner of E's Dog World and I'm so happy to be able to present to you today an amazing vlog. I can say that confidently because you're gonna get so much out of this vlog today. Now, I usually come online and talk about this book right here, Really Important Stuff That My Dog Has Taught Me by Cynthia L. Copeland, but today we're gonna do something a little different. We're actually gonna make this into a level up video. I truly believe that I have at least enough of a testimony, resume, whatever you want to call it, to be able to say I have leveled up. And I can at least teach those around me a little something about leveling up just by my journey alone and how I do it. Everyone does it differently. I got a lot of advice and a lot of stuff that just came to my mind on its own. So I'm gonna mix the two and just show you how I do it. And you can just take whatever bits and pieces that resonate with you. But before we start this video, let's go ahead and like, share, and subscribe this channel, please. I'm trying to grow my followers and I need your help to do it. So please go ahead, subscribe, and click on the bell notification button so that way you can see every time that I post a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start what this video is about. So today has been an amazing day. Unfortunately, my son is sick with the flu, so I've been taking care of him. But today I have the day off. So he's in his room chilling, he's relaxing, but I'm gonna be out here doing this video. Now this video was birthed because I decided to put myself in a mindset and think about what I would do if this was my lifestyle every day and I didn't have to go to work every single day and I didn't have to make sure that I reported somewhere. Now, yeah, I do make my own schedule. Yeah, I have my own business, but I still have to report somewhere at a time and a place. If I don't do anything, I don't make any money. That's just how my business works. And I'm trying to evolve out of that. That's my part of my life that I'm in right now. But before all that happened, I was in a whole nother space. I was clocking in. I was working for corporate America. I was working from the sunrise until the sundown and watching people take vacations. That is not my life anymore at all. I live in a completely different state. I am doing completely different things. I almost feel like I look different. I feel a lot different. Now, I was very happy then, but as I grow, you should grow and just become more happier, and that has to come from within, and you have to put that footwork in. That's actual work. So again, back to today, I decided to set up a desk area. Now, like I said, I'm trying to evolve out of what I'm currently doing now and do something a little different. So parts of me want the whole desk vibe and logging on to my computer in the morning and seeing emails and seeing money in my accounts that I did not have to blood, sweat, and tears for. So I set up a little desk. Now the desk started off outside because I love being around trees. We are in November, so Atlanta, Georgia is beautiful right now. The leaves are falling, the air just feels so nice and crisp. It's not freezing, but it's nice and cool. I had to put a little sweater on today, which is nice. So I set up everything outside. I had a bunch of little trinkets out there, which before I start this video, because I want to stay on topic, and keep it to the general feeling that I am feeling right now, instead of going all over the place. So real quick, I'm going to show you a quick snippet of what the outside looked like before I had to bring it all in due to the noise volume outside. So let's see how that went. All right, so here we have it. Here is a video of my desk. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. I already ate my crackers for today, but here's just a quick setup so you can see how it looked. And then this is the outside. When I tell you it's so tranquil out here, the trees, I mean, it's everything I could ask for. The trees, I'm at the closest part with the trees, right? So I'm at the top. That's how I see it. I am literally at the green part of the trees, and that means so much to me. So I love being able to be this high up, and it's less likely for people to stare at me. I also like that part too. But yeah, here's the setup. All right. And then we'll go ahead and bring this video back in. Okay, so that was fun. You guys got a little taste of what it was like outside. It was amazing. And I did accomplish a couple things. I got one really great email that really made my day, and I was like, I definitely have to vlog right now. I have to, because I have to remember this moment in my heart forever. So we saw how the outside looked. Now, I want a desk. I want to log onto my computer and I want to see things. I want to start doing photography, right? I want to just live a carefree life of fun and bliss and still be able to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really put myself in that feeling this morning. Now, I could have rested. I could have done other things for my other business, you know, and I did. But this is the new business that I want. So I want to start doing more videos. I want to start getting different forms of income that are catered to this new lifestyle and new era of digital. So I had to tell myself, like, today was a day given to you to do this. Live it. So that way next week you can do this again on Thursday. And then next Thursday you can do this again, and that's going to evolve until next Thursday and Friday. And then it's going to evolve from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you guys catch where I'm going with this. So the desk that I set up outside had these few trinkets that are really, really important to me. Please take a second and put yourself in my shoes for 2 seconds. And then take yourself out of my shoes and put yourself in your shoes, right? So you're out of mine and you're into yours. When you're in your shoes, this is leveling up tip number 1. Fake it till you make it. I don't know if that sounds low value. I don't know if that sounds crazy, delusional, whatever anyone may think. It doesn't matter. This is your journey, right? So fake it until you make it. Fix yourself to the best of your ability. We're all beautiful. God made us all beautiful in our own way. So that half of the battle is already taken care of. Then fake it until you make it. I want to be a photographer versus I am a photographer. Right? This is verbiage, which I'm still, depending on who I'm talking to, introduce myself in a certain way. But each time I catch myself, no, you are a photographer. And in doing that, I was able to talk to a lot of people and purposely and intentionally make friends with other photographers, so that way I can get more terminology. And I'm actually going to specialize in parallax photography. That would have never came to be if I didn't intentionally want to make moves towards the goal that I want, right? So the desk setup had these different trinkets in it. It had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to talk about all 8 of these trinkets right now. I already explained to you how the balcony itself was something that I wanted, and I have old videos that are exactly like this one, but I didn't have this spot. I didn't have that balcony. I didn't have any of what I have right now. So I get so excited and my heart starts to race because I know exactly what's happening right now, and I know exactly how to get what I want. Of course, led by extreme prayer, of course. But the footwork comes from the mindset. So again, I'm giving you advice from my way of how I do it. I literally play pretend. If you ask any of my friends, they will tell you I was like still in middle school, high school, still playing with dolls and stuff. I used to love to play World. I used to love to play as if I was getting up and doing stuff in this world. And I still feel the same, but I'm 33 with an 11-year-old. So it works for me. And if you try it, I promise you it will work for you. So let's start off with the first item. Let's go in chronological order. This picture, do you guys remember this picture? This was the first picture, okay, that was professionally taken of me. When I tell you at the lowest point of my life, the lowest point of my life, okay? This was the lowest point of my life. Does this look like the lowest point to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, this does not look like the lowest point, but it was. I literally had to take myself in a spot that I'm in right now and look at myself from outside and be like, what do you want to happen right now? Go make it happen. And someone approaches me, and a great photographer, his name was Roberto, from Miami, and says, and I used to groom Buster, this is Buster, a brown lab, and said, you need to take a photo shoot. I am a photographer. I want to take a photo shoot of you. Is that okay? And I said, sure. I had no clue that this was going to come from that. Not in a million years. Nor did I want to be a photographer then. Hence, I'm a photographer. I am a photographer now. Do you see how it all ties into together? Stay with me here, please. We're about to lock and load into this roller coaster ride, okay? So he made this flyer for me along with so many other pictures that were published in so many different other publications. He made money off of these pictures, in other words. I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored. Because my face was able to depict so many different articles that didn't even have anything to do with me. Like, that's how much my face radiated at, again, the most lowest point of my life. But I literally had to pick myself up and be like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Because this is not it. So I had to literally put a purple shirt on. Your favorite color is purple? Put a purple shirt on. These jeans fit you nice? Put these jeans on and show up to this opportunity. My cousin did my hair that day. My hair, I had just went through a hair transition and my hair was like this long. So much happened through this leveling up process. Okay, so we faked it until we made it. And everything that's highlighted in this beautiful like art that he created with you know, adding the words and stuff are already a thing of the past now. They're my norm. So this picture is very dear to me. Again, we could have made that desk outside and left this picture out. Why are you going to bring a picture frame outside? This picture frame was not originally outside. This picture frame is from Dollar Tree. But this picture frame is one of those iridescent, like where they have all the different colors, like a marble or a pearl. I don't care where it's from. This is E's Dogsworld in a frame. Everything that I touch is a piece of me. You know, I only can live for me. Like, I only can do things that cater to me and that I feel. I can't do somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I have to do myself. So even down to the frame, yes, this is coming outside to my makeshift desk that I'm gonna have one day because I am in leveling up mode right now. I am totally in leveling up mode. Okay, so this picture came outside. Chronological order. This notebook. Leveling up tip number 2. Please get yourself a notebook. I have a million notebooks. This side is full of notebooks. I lost a lot of my notebooks in transition to moving down here. I lost so many books, left so many books, and lost so many books in the move. But I still have so many. That's how many I wrote in of just notes. Anything that I think, I write. I went to Tybee Island 2 months ago, which is the only beach in Georgia that I can drive to that's actual beach and not a lake or a river, whatever. And brought this with me. This notebook comes with me. Any thoughts that I have, like this notebook sleeps next to me. Like this is the equivalent of a teddy bear. Okay, it's a 5-subject notebook. It's not organized. I'm telling you that right now. I'm trying to keep it somewhat like, okay, this means this means that. Nah, I just literally feel compelled. I start writing. There's nothing that is not important enough to write down. There's nothing that's not that big. Okay? Now, some people have this skill or this belief or this energy naturally. But I come across a lot of amazing people, a lot, that just are like stagnant and still and amazing at what they do, but feel like this is not going to help with their process. Like, they're just too much into, it's not happening for me, or I need to have this first for it to happen, or that first, I have to make XYZ amount of money, or it's every excuse in the book. I'm telling you, for me, fake it till you make it. Get yourself a notebook and write it down and take it everywhere with you. Once you've filled up every single page, get another one. So that came outside. The notebook and the picture frame came outside. This is a desk outside. That's a table that has nothing on it. Okay, it has a candle on it and that's it. But I filled that desk the way that you saw it because I have an intention. Everything I do has intention. Tip 3 in leveling up. Have intention in every person, place, and thing that you encounter. Everything in life is a choice. That air freshener thing is going to drive me crazy by the end of this video, but ignore that. Everything in life is a choice. I have not made 100% best choices, but a lot of the choices that I made depict where I'm at today. So you can start today with making the choices that are going to depict what you want. Okay, so people, places, and things is a choice. Have intention with all those things. People, who are you talking to? Who are you around? What are y'all talking about? What are you guys talking about when you're together? And even if you're not talking, what are they talking about? Is that serious? Okay? I know you can feel me right now. Like, you can hear me, but you can feel me right now. It is that serious. It's not even about what you're talking about with them. What are they talking about? I had to stay quiet for a second so you can kind of, all those people in your mind that are not talking about what you're on right now. You can cut them off. That's what I did. You can cut them off. You can long spoon, moderation, but you know what you have to do. People, places, where are you going? Where are you right now? Okay? Where are you right now? Do you like where you're at? I don't know. Do you? Okay? If you don't, get out. So, what's next? We have the computer that's over there. So, the computer was given to me by a dear friend. Anyone who knows me, I do not like technology whatsoever. Technology is not my friend. But I have to stop telling myself that, right? Because I want to be a photographer. I am a photographer. I love photography. Photography is me. I'm photography. Photography, photography, photography. I need to be able to use a computer. I have to be able to use technology. I'm going to have to be able to market myself. I'm going to have to be able to have the attention span to evolve with the technological age and the upgrades and the modems that we're on. So I can no longer say that to myself because I'm not going to be able to upgrade. So someone, the computer that I need to really level up and to make that investment. But until then, I'm so thankful because that was given to me to at least to be able to feel the computer, touch the computer, carry the computer with me. Okay? Which leads me to the next thing, the camera. The camera is an investment for me. This baby is what's going to take me to the next place that I'm going. I don't know if it's going to be only here or there or anywhere. I don't know. But what was once okay for me, because I evolved into this and was like, yay, I make my own schedule, blah, 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 is now I need to evolve under that. It's like a constant evolvement. Evolve. Like, I always make a joke, like, my son's going to grow up and be like, my mom was addicted to evolving. She was addicted to leveling up. I'm not perfect, but at least if you're gonna say that, say something, say that. Because at the end of the day, it's my life. I love him. I love everyone around me, and thank God he supports me. And I do all of this for him too. But if mommy's not okay, then baby's not okay. So mommy has to be okay, and she's gonna use this camera to do it. I say all those little intimate pieces, and I brought him into the mix because I have to say something here. Sometimes people who take care of their families a lot, especially during this unprecedented time, parents and things like that, you can neglect yourself, you can neglect your dreams, you can forget to invest in yourself, you can lose yourself, you cannot be as excited about yourself because you're living and paving someone else's whole life. And that's if you have one. I only have one. Some people have 10 kids, 7 kids, 4 kids, even 2 kids. You can lose yourself. You can forget to invest in yourself. One thing is having the latest shoes on and the latest kicks, the latest gear, the latest even house and stuff. But if you're not always investing in your dream, then what are you doing? Some people don't be caring about dreams like that. I don't know. But for me, I am like a dreamer. Like, I'm always wanting to like get to that special sweet spot in my head, which is always something, you know. So my joy and bliss comes from reaching that. So this baby's gonna help me get that. You'll notice in a lot of my posts, if you have me on Facebook and Instagram, I'm always taking pictures of me, but holding the camera. So I have to get used to seeing myself with the camera, because y'all see me with the camera right now. But when I'm walking around with it, I don't see how I look. I don't see how I'm staring, how I'm holding the camera, how when I'm looking off into the distance, I know what I'm thinking, but when I take the picture, I'm able to put the puzzle piece together of what I'm thinking, plus I'm holding my new key to my next adventure. Before, the key to my next adventure was dogs. And I'm still going to use the dogs, don't get me wrong. I'm going to do a bunch of photography with dogs because the pet industry is always booming. There's never a dull moment. But this is my new key. And I'm only worried about my current key. I'm not worried about, I'm going to take my other key with me, and then I'm going to add it to my key ring, and then I'll focus on if I need another key later. But right now it's like amazing. Like, woo, I got a new key. La 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 la. I have a new key. Yay. Like, this is my new key. So this is really important. This is really important to me, and I brought it outside to my desk. I'm going a mile a minute here because I'm extremely excited. So try to stay with me. Exclamation mark. Super important. I got this from Goodwill for $1.50. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. You never know what you'll find in that place. I went in there looking for specifically for something that I didn't want to spend a lot of money for. I think I wanted to find like a baby gate or something for my dogs, and I didn't feel like spending $50 on a baby gate that I only needed for a short period of time. But I didn't find that, but I found this. I have a whole vlog on my really important stuff that dogs have taught me, by Cynthia L. Copeland. I have a whole vlog on exclamation marks. So to later, years later, see an exclamation mark, that's beautiful. Look at this. It's sturdy. It's nice. It looks nice on my ambiance. That came outside to the desk. The desk had nothing on it. I made that desk have stuff on it because I am going somewhere. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm leveling up. Next thing is this cup. This cup speaks volume to me. I get so many compliments on this cup. Just the way it feels, like I call it my vial. So for me, it keeps everything cold. Get yourself a nice cup. Okay, when you show up to the scene, when you're in your mode, when you're doing things, some people use a glass, some people use a mug. It's their favorite mug. For me, this is my favorite trinket. There's a lot of videos, and it's just a way with people who, eat off of a certain cutlery or certain plate where their food looks pretty, and then when you're eating it, you're in that state of mind. This is kind of like in that feng shui line. And for me, I don't drink. So when I even go out to nice places, or I'm going out with people, and there might be some drinking and stuff going on there, I'll bring my vial, and I'll fill it with this delicious tea. It's this matcha and ginger tea. and it's like, it's really, really hot and it's strong and it just tastes really good and it's very soothing and it's just like a vibe, but in a healthy way. And I already took care of the people, places, and things. So I'm only around people that I am not the smartest person in the room. So I love to be, and I intentionally go and surround myself with where I'm not the smartest person. So I don't have to worry about, oh, you're not going to drink nothing, so you need to tell me you're going to go out and you're not going to drink anything. Like, I don't have to worry about that, because the people who I'm around, they're on completely other things. If they drink, they drink. If they don't, they don't. But that's not like the point of engagement there. It's not the point of coming together. So get yourself a cup. No more styrofoam. We don't do styrofoam anymore. I did the picture. This plant, I do not have a green thumb. Okay, I do not. I don't have time. It's just not something that I have. I love plants. I love flowers, but I can't keep them alive to save my life. But that has changed ever since I have made this little girl. This is a pineapple plant. It was just a pineapple that I grew. When you look on Pinterest, they have all those little, you can grow an onion and regrow celery. I regrew a pineapple. I don't know what's going to come of this, but I'm proud of her. She was just a tiny little stub, you know, and then I put in a cup of water and the roots came out, and then I planted that in this, and I'm probably going to have to plant. This is very spiritual, if you ask me. Okay? Everything is an extension of me, and this is special to me. So I brought her outside. It's cold outside, so I haven't been leaving her outside, but no matter where I place this plant, sometimes I put it in the kitchen. You saw when I started the video, I had it here and it made this area look nice. And even when I had it outside, I don't have much of nothing going on my balcony, but this be adding like a whole dimension. For me, I love this. And especially to see it grow, like the leaves are nice and healthy and green. It's like a whole experience. Maybe I'm over the top. I don't know. For me, I don't think that what I just said about that plant was over the top. How far are you guys digging into what you have around you? How much gratitude are you giving yourself, the things around you, and what you already have? That might be a reason why you're not leveling up. I'm just saying. Just try to practice that. Like, add that to the level up list. I forgot what number we're on. I think we're on 3 or 4 now. Maybe 3. Level up with giving gratitude and really honing in to the things that are already around you, whether they're family, tangible things, what you already have that you once dreamed for, that you once wrote down, and now they're here. If you're like doing the whole leveling up, and I'm addicted to leveling up, blah, 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 but you're not even really focusing on what you have in the present moment, if, God forbid, it gets taken away or something happens, you'll freak out because you never even gave gratitude for what you had, or was proud of yourself, or gave yourself a pat in the back. All those steps have to be taken. All that is what I'm trying to express through this video today. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. It really is. Again, everyone does it in a different way. This is how I do it. I imagine, I give gratitude, I write things down. I don't sleep on any puzzle pieces. They mean something. Give credit when credit is due. Not just to people, but to things like that. Give credit. So the computer, last thing, this beautiful book. My son found this by the trash can. Somebody left this book by the trash can. And he asked me, Mom, can we take this home? I said, of course. You know when people leave things on the sign? I've done it. Or it's not garbage, I just don't want it anymore. So if someone else wants it, they can take it. If not, when the garbage people kind of pick it up, they can toss it. But this was there. I mean, I so happen to love art. I so happen to be on a photography streak right now where I'm just like so elated by this whole experience. And then this book happens to be there. And it's beautiful. And to me, it fits with the whole feng shui of what I have going on. Yeah, we can take it home. And it's full of so many great images. I haven't even read it yet. But like, just, you know, like everything is just... This book couldn't be what it is if someone didn't have a camera. Well, this was painted. But this bar, someone was there with the camera. Where else? This is a cruise ship. A bunch of people sitting by the pool at a cruise. Someone took this picture. And now I have the book. And I'm holding a device that I can take pictures. Do you see how I'm digging? And if you give me 5 more minutes, because I'll do it right now. Don't play with me. I will. I will sit here for 5 minutes and really pick this whole moment apart until I can't pick it apart anymore. Like a person just devouring a plate of chicken wings. I will sit here and pick this moment of why I found it by the trash can and how there was a picture camera used to make this picture, and why does it happen to be big with vision of art when I have a vision and I'm leveling up and I'm a creative and I love to imagine. How it's not ironic that the page says that. It's not ironic that my son handed me that book, because he's a piece of me. He's a part of this journey with me. He gets to watch me do me, like, and hopefully I can teach him something about him doing him, you know. But how if I'm not doing me? I learned this. Side note, I learned this when, and it goes a little bit with the investing on yourself, don't forget about yourself stuff. Don't tell your kids that you stopped your life for them. And forgive me if I've ever told that to you, son, when you watch this vlog. If I've ever said that or made you feel that way. The biggest thing you can do is still chase your dreams when you have your kids. That's why when you see commercials about people still doing college and having a full-time job while taking care of their kids and then walking across that stage and the kids are there with the signs, why it brings tears is because, not because of the hard work, not because of the kids because you still pursued your dreams amongst all that. You still invested yourself. You still didn't lose sight of what your goals and dreams were. So that way, even if you do slip up and maybe say like, oh my gosh, how could you not appreciate what I'm doing? I work so hard for you, you know, like, it might not stick as hard as if you're literally giving up everything and you didn't even live for yourself and now you're an old bitter person because you had to stop your dreams because you had a child. Like, no, I'm going to fulfill my dreams, and my son's always going to have images of me fulfilling my dreams and going for my dreams, and hopefully he goes for his. So I thought that was important to say. But yeah, so here's a snippet of my day. I hope that this moves you. I hope that you got something out of this. I hope that you can put your shoes on and kind of drive your roller coaster ride to where you want to go, because it's going to be a roller coaster, but it's going to be fun if you make it. Dig in, show gratitude, get yourself a notebook. Everything is important. Everything means something to you if it means something to you. If you want to, later you can fathom what it means to somebody else. But first, it has to mean something to you. Once it means something to you, you got the bag. You're in there. You know, it's not about the tail. It's about the fun of chasing it. The beautiful thing about this vlog is I literally remember all the quotes that I read in the series of really important stuff that my dog has taught me. And it's all making sense in this one vlog. Live your life as a exclamation mark. It's not about the tail. It's about the fun you had chasing it. Greet everybody with enthusiasm. Everything has to be enthusiastic. Everything has to be fun. Everything has to be what you want it to be, because it's your life. So I hope that you guys go ahead and take full-fledged of this vlog. And I hope to see you guys soon, okay? In a world where the humans have done all they can. And now it's up to us dogs.